This is the professor from WealthCampus.com, and I've made the analogy in the past that trading stocks is a lot like baseball cards and collectible card games, in the sense that when you look at baseball cards, when we were growing up as kids, baseball packs of baseball cards sometimes sold for exorbitant amounts. Collectors were willing to pay a lot of money to buy a pack of baseball cards because you never knew exactly what was going to be in the pack. Were you going to get a Hall of Fame player? Were you going to get a rookie card? I mean, there were times when I was growing up where these baseball cards and packs of unopened baseball cards would fetch astronomical prices. Another game that was and is extremely popular as I was growing up was Magic the Gathering, which is a collectible card game. And this was like paper crack at the time. You had inside these packs, you had what were called rare cards, uncommon cards, and common cards. And once these boxes or cases of cards were sold out, you would have to go to different hobby stores, and you'd go on eBay and you would buy these packs of cards, and collectors would pay astronomical prices. Well, why would they pay astronomical prices? Because you never knew what was going to be in the pack when you opened it. You might get lucky enough to get a rare card. So how in the world does the analogy of collectible card games and baseball cards compare to trading stocks? Exactly 1 month ago today, this is the 1 month anniversary, a month ago today, during the week, cybersecurity and FireEye, two security stocks, reported earnings, and the earnings were fantastic. And when cybersecurity reported their earnings, it was a huge earnings crush, a huge beat, and the stock was trading up 12 points in after hours. And right away, because FireEye and cybersecurity had already reported, I went to VDSI, Vasco Data Security, and I knew right away that I wanted to buy. And I issued an alert the night before it opened, in after hours, which I rarely do. And you can see the stock was right here. I'm pointing to this candle right here. Okay, and I issued a buy alert in here. I think most of my members got in around $27 a share, because this security right here, this equity, reminded me very much of baseball cards and collectible card games. Well, how is that? Well, it's people pay exorbitant amount of prices, or did pay exorbitant prices, for unopened packs of baseball cards and for packs of collectible card games, because of the potential of what might lie within. Well, in stocks and in trading stocks, unfortunately, sometimes it's not always about fundamentals, but it's about trading people, and how you think people are going to perceive the potential of a stock. So much like the potential that's in an unopened pack of baseball cards and in an unopened pack of Magic the Gathering cards, a lot of times a price of a stock or an equity will get momentum because of the possible potential. Okay, so when FireEye and cybersecurity had already reported great earnings within the sector, and VDSI had yet to report earnings, and cybersecurity was trading up 12 points, I immediately went to VDSI, and I got my members in at $27 a share, because I knew that people were going to buy VDSI based on the potential of what it might do. Since FireEye and cybersecurity had both gapped and ran very hard on their earnings reports, there was a lot of possible potential in here. What would the earnings report, or what is the earnings report going to look like for VDSI? Was it going to be an earnings crush? And so I immediately got members into this stock, because this trading situation reminded me very much of packs of unopened baseball cards and collectible card games. So it's a lot of times it's about the potential, not the actual fundamentals, but the potential of how high it might possibly go. That's the allure that investors and traders are drawn to, because there are two emotions in this market that drive investors. It's fear and greed. Those are the two emotions. And so we got in, and you can see that the stock went up from $27 a share and hit a high of 31.84. Now we never did, perfectly catch the top. We were selling off lots at 29, again at 30, 30 plus. But the bottom line is that everybody did really well because of the analogy that trading stocks can sometimes be like baseball cards and collectible card games, in that a lot of people will pay exorbitant prices just because of the possible potential that lies within. And that's exactly what happened here. So this has been the professor from WealthCampus.com. I strongly urge that you come on over and visit the website and check us out. And I look forward to seeing you on campus.